How can cryptocurrency sponsor someone? Like, is it the owner of that?
Yeah,
is it Mr. Doge himself? He opened a pack of AZ vaccine.
Like it's a fucking gold back on
Cigarette,
FIFA. He opened a pack.
Got a deck open.
All right, Harvey asks, I heard Kush sits to piss. Just sometimes, for a treat. Any truth in that?
Welcome back to Critical Banter, where we take the best bits from your favorite late night shows and package them into a podcast. So for today's episode, we'll be playing the classic fan favorite game Bullslut and answering all the questions you guys have sent in on Ask TCB. But before that, wrap the week, we've got me and Miguel. We've got the return of Rohit.
G'day.
We've got Sen.
Hello.
And Kush and Ro.
Good evening, fellas, or morning or afternoon. I have a quick little, I guess a recap. Just a few weeks ago, we were demolishing someone for breaking down lockdown laws, just absolutely hammering them with their stupidity, their, I guess, should we call them their audacity to step out and then,
ignorance.
The ignorance. It was horrible behavior. And now I want to bring that person back today. Yesterday, one of us here, his name is Miguel Cardenas, put out a story on social media with this person outside. Yeah. Now, I'm not so sure how I felt about that. I felt a lot of emotions ran through me.
Yeah, please tell. What were the emotions, Kush? I really would like to know this.
So the very first time I saw the story, I was like, oh, he's outside. Okay. Yeah, no problems. But then I took a closer look. I saw the tag.
The ass.
That as well.
And the tag.
It was a very awkward picture framing-wise. The mise-en-scene was certainly not the perfect picture. Maybe it was an intentional art form. I'm not sure. But my second emotion that ran through me was anger. That this man, who was absolutely used there as content for our podcast, has just gone with it now and posted. And look, he didn't even hide it from me. I would have appreciated if you just hidden it from me, but you did it. You absolutely did it. I saw it multiple times. I just saw it 2 minutes ago as well while I was preparing. I wanted to be sure this was the right person, and it was. And look, I don't know what to say. I'm lost for words at the hypocrisy that belongs to one of my men here.
I didn't think it would come to this. Miguel, would you like to defend yourself? Because I too saw this. I was shocked. I was outraged. Because I was not even on the podcast for 2 weeks ago when Miguel slandered this woman left, right, and center. And then look what he does now. He associates with her.
Associates?
Outside as well. Not a virtual association. This is definitely external.
It is what it is.
No, that is...
We're not going to accept that.
No rules were broken. No laws were broken. Reparations were made. And it is what it is.
Yeah, reparations for you, maybe.
Nothing deeper there. It is what it is.
Miguel's just thrown the rest of us under the bus here. Seen himself.
What bus have I thrown you under?
I didn't want to say it. My mates forced me to say what I said on the podcast. Like, me and you, we're good. I wouldn't have said it, but Sen
Those words
forced
were
me.
never said. I said
Let me
it
just
with
post
my
a photo
chest.
where 50% of it is someone's ass. They'll fix it. Like,
Yeah. Very, very relationshipy looking photo there, Migs, just quietly.
It is what it is. No comment.
Kush, you have any more to say on that, or we'll leave that there?
Any more attacks, Kush, or?
look, I wasn't going to... I'm not going to... I'm lost for words. I honestly am. I'm not sure what I can say. I'm not sure how this gets fixed. Maybe you could post a picture of my ass and hopefully that fixes it.
I do need followers, Kush. I might need a photo of that.
I don't really have a good segue from that, Kush, but the Premier League's back this weekend, and I noticed something during the week. I saw that Watford, one of the new clubs, is being sponsored. They have a sleeve sponsor, so not even on the main shirt; it's on the sleeve. They have a sponsor, and their sponsor is Dogecoin. They're getting sponsored by cryptocurrencies. Where has this gone? They are dead set being sponsored by crypto.
How can cryptocurrency sponsor someone? Like, is it the owner of that?
Yeah, I don't
is it
know.
Mr. Doge himself?
Yeah, I don't I don't know. Firstly, I don't know the terms of it. I don't know how it came about. But then I'm just thinking, like, the TCB crypto, can we like get a lower league Australian club, like a local Sydney club.
I'm going to tell you now, I said probably not. What finances are we going to sponsor with?
Know with that abbreviation as well. Don't forget that.
Yeah, just BBC on the Western Sydney Wanderers.
But then this led me to like look up some other nonsense sponsors that have popped up over the years, and we're just going to discuss them very quickly. So another sleeve sponsor, so not even on the main shirt, so on the sleeve, Everton, they had Angry Birds for a few years there.
That would have been quality in 2010.
I was going to say, dude, the longevity of Angry Birds, they went from an app, like a game, they had, I think, 2 movies so far, and now they're sponsoring Premier League teams. And not even like shithouse Premier League teams, like pretty decently big Premier League teams.
Angry Birds was a good game, though, to be honest. Up there with the Fruit Ninja, dare I say, number 1.
The OG one,
That
Tap
was-
Tap.
Really? I was about to say, ranking those childhood games that you'd play in like class on your phone, I would say Bloons Tower Defense. That's the
No,
go-to.
dude, that was a
lagged,
computer
dude.
game.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, once you get to level 100, dude, you can't see anything.
Yeah, Doodle Jump was good as well.
Doodle
that
Jump
was
was
something.
good. That was a really
Overrated.
good game.
Overrated
What?
game.
Subway Surfers.
So
Nah,
that was
No, I
classic.
never got amongst that.
This is a segment in itself. So other shirt sponsors as well. FC Metz in France in 2016. Their sponsor was Chad. Just the country Chad. The entire country got together. One of the poorest countries in the world sponsored a football team.
Dude, their citizens would be fuming. What? What are these countries sponsoring? Is it like a tourism ad or what is it?
It was a tourism ad, I'm pretty sure.
Come to Chad.
Literally, that was it. It was to Chad. Like, that's it. Come to Chad.
What's Chad's biggest selling point, do you reckon?
Their slogan was Oasis of the Sahel, which is very nice at the time. I think it should have been maybe Ebola free. It would have convinced me to go. But then speaking of country sponsoring clubs, there's another one. So Cardiff City, their shirt sponsor was Visit Malaysia. Just that's it. Visit Malaysia. Good luck to you. Just fuck off to Malaysia.
Isn't Arsenal sponsored by Rwanda?
Yeah, that's another one actually. I didn't. That was the one.
Visit Rwanda.
Visit Rwanda. Yeah, but that's a shirt.
Arsenal's a big boy club as well.
That's actually a massive club. That has to be some sort of money laundering joint then.
Visit Rwanda.
Visit Rwanda. And the last one I have as well is in AC Milan in 1981. Their shirt sponsor was Poo Jeans. They ran around with poo on their shirt for a whole season.
Dude, money will make people do incredible things. That's unreal.
I'm just thinking like what name can't, like what kind of sponsor can't you put? Like, is there like, surely like, in 2030, Man United is going to be running around with Pornhub on the front of their shirt.
I feel like there was a club sponsored by like a lower
I think it
league
actually
club
was.
sponsored by
I think
Pornhub.
that actually
Yeah, there
might have been.
was.
I think that actually might have been, now that I
But
mentioned
then
it.
like the FA said no.
They can't do it, yeah.
Exactly.
But dude, money talks, like Rose said. If they're offering, 100 million a season to put Pornhub on your shirt, dude, I'm doing it. I'm getting it tattooed for that money.
What did Pablo Escobar say? Everyone has a price.
How much to get it tattooed on Euro? Pornhub, just a big Pornhub on your forehead.
I don't think forehead. No way.
With the color as well, like the orange, the black background.
$10 billion, and then I'll get it removed instantly.
Nah,
Really?
dude, 10 billion. I'm wearing it loud and proud.
Yeah. All I'm taking is the premium subscription. It's on my head. We're good.
All right, guys, our game this week is Bullslut. That's where I pit 2 of you guys together. I'll give you guys a category. You guys will say how many things you can name in that category until one of you calls Bullslut. Then you will name those in 30 seconds. First up is Ro vs. Migs, and you guys have Fast and Furious movies, and I need the exact title, so you can't just say Fast and Furious 3, you ass clown.
Can I replace Migs in this one?
No,
Please.
that's why I didn't
Okay.
choose you, because I knew you would know it, you loser.
Migs, you can go first.
2.
4.
Bullslut.
That's a low bar.
I know
How many
one.
movies are there?
There are 9 in the... actually, there's 10 technically in the main saga, and then there's some spin-off films as well. So there's quite a lot you can choose from. But anyway, your time starts now.
Surely the first one is The Fast and the Furious.
That's
Then
correct.
it's Too Fast, Too Furious. Maybe 3 Fast, 3 Furious.
You can only have 2.
Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. And then...
Oh,
What do you mean? Tokyo Drift, that's the one. And the
All
last
right,
one is
right,
the one where
that's
Paul Walker dies.
what's that? You have 10 seconds.
8, Fast 8, 8 Furious. Fast 8
Nope.
Furious 8.
No.
The Fast 8. The Fast Five.
No.
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 All right.
And that is done. Your time is up.
No.
Those are the only three I knew, to be honest.
Technically, it's The Fast and The Furious Tokyo Drift. You said Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, but I'll give it to you anyway. But you're still 3, so you lose that point.
What's the Paul Walker one?
That's Furious 7, I believe. Is that right, Cool?
I think it's. I honestly don't really care about this one. But
Can someone tell me another Fast and Furious movie? Was I close
Fast
to thinking
Five.
of my...
Fast
the one I
5. And then there's F9, F10, I think.
Sure.
F45.
F9's a keyboard button. How have they made that into a film?
All right, next up is Kush versus Migs. And obviously the Olympics have just ended, but your category is Olympic sports.
1,
2.
3,
No, boys, we're going to be here all day if we do this.
Wait, this is just a counting exercise.
8.
Any danger?
10.
Can Kush name 10?
I'm not going to accept like women's basketball and men's basketball.
Hey, why
two
not?
different sport. That's the same sport.
Kush and 10 sports.
I don't see gender, boys.
Good, as you should. Bullslut.
All right.
I can name 10. I just
I
want to see if
think
Kush can
all
name
right.
10.
All right, Kush, your time starts now.
Swimming.
Yep.
Diving. Equestrian. Skateboarding, which, anyway. Archery. Hurdles. Racing. Shot put. Javelin.
Racing? Sorry.
Racing, hang on. Racing. I
Athletics.
accept
Athletics.
racing.
Athletics.
You already said that.
You already
it.
said.
I said hurdles. Hurdles, athletics. Different.
No, you said
Kush, just keep
athletics
naming it, bro.
first.
Just keep naming it.
Shot put, javelin, high
Yep.
jump,
You're an 8.
diving, synchronized
You already
swimming.
said that.
Okay.
You have 8.
Secret-
You have 3 seconds.
Synchronized swimming, isn't that
All right,
one?
9.
That's 10.
You said 9. I'm not
Shit.
accepting. I'm not accepting.
He said diving again, and then he said synchronized swimming, which was the 9th.
9. Because you
You
said
then said athletics twice.
You said
and then you
athlete-
named sports in athletics.
yeah. You wasted your time arguing the semantics of athletics. Instead of trying to
Naming
name.
Ball
Rowing.
bro. That could have done you.
Great. 15 seconds after it ended, Kush. Thank you very much. All right, so Migs gets the point on that one.
Do I have 2 points?
Yeah.
By doing nothing?
Absolutely useless, these two. All right, Kush vs. Ro. We're all TikTok addicts here, so your category is songs from Olivia Rodrigo's album Sour.
Get me on
Who the fuck is it?
Get me on.
What?
Can I
What
swap
did you
with
say
Kush
that
on
was?
this?
Olivia Rodrigo songs. Come on, boys. You got to know
Who's
this.
that? Who's actually that? I have no
Lovely
idea.
start. Lovely
It's no
start.
Dua Lipa, that's for sure.
Give me that. I could name all of the songs, to be honest.
All right,
I
boys.
can name one song, Kush.
All right.
Actually, she's that emo ass chick, right?
No.
No.
No. I'll give you that. No.
I think I can name 2.
All right, here we go. Spicing up here.
I'll try 3.
Bullslut.
All right, Ro. 3 Olivia Rodrigo songs, and your time starts now.
The 2 I can name, or the
Yeah.
one I can name is Driver's License.
That's correct. That's one.
Then there is Good For You.
Why do you keep looking down, Ro? Huh?
TikTok song.
This guy.
Ignore him, bro. You got one more. Ignore him.
All right, one more.
I actually don't know a third. So I'm just going to name words and hope they are I love you, gone, happy. Why did Migs do that?
Yeah, I don't
Migs
know
made
why
a
he
little
did-
face.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
Pharrell
okay.
Williams.
All right, your time is up. Miguel, do you want to help him out? How many can you name?
There's one called Happier Lad.
Happier.
Oh,
You were
no.
sickeningly close.
She was just named a Marshmello song. You wouldn't have got it right.
Oh my god.
All right, so Kush gets the point there.
Kush, could you have named 2? Would you have got that if I called
Those
you
two.
out on
I
that?
would have named exactly those 2.
Damn it. I should have gone. Should I go on first then?
You should have, absolutely.
All right, so next up we got Kush versus Migs. And Migs, I think if you win this, you basically take it out. But we'll see how it goes. So your category is brands of COVID vaccines. And there's about 12.
12?
Is
There is,
really?
according to Wikipedia,
Bro,
list
don't
of
tell me there's-
COVID-19 vaccine authorizations.
The Russian variant in this. So.
There's the Russian variant as well.
5.
5.
You can name 5.
You can do more than that, surely, Kush.
But 5. All right, I'll go 6.
Bullslut.
Checkmate. No, you got to get this, Kush, to keep us in it.
Yeah, all right. Kush, your time. So you have to name 6, Kush. Well, even I'm looking at this list. and good
Mashallah,
luck to you,
brother.
bro. All right, your time starts now.
Pfizer.
Yep.
AstraZeneca,
Lovely.
Johnson and Johnson,
Yep, 3.
Sputnik,
Yep, 4.
Mm-hmm.
You got 15 seconds.
Modern. Is it modern?
Don't need the name.
Madonna. I don't.
That's a cryptocurrency.
You know what? I'll give you that. There was an answer in there somewhere. You got one more. You got 5 seconds.
Jansen.
Oh,
Have I done
wow.
He's done it. He has absolutely done it. I don't
Where's
know how he's
Jansen?
done it. It's what's on the list. I don't know what it is.
I think it's a UK one.
I also realized I could only name 4. So I don't know why I went 5 with my chance. Well done, Kush.
Kush gets the point on that one. So now the next one is Kush vs. Ro. And as I mentioned before, the Premier League has started. So yours is teams in the Premier League this season. There are 20 for your reference. Mostly Kush, I think.
Are you a fan of the Premier League, Ro?
Not really, but this morning I did watch every game's highlights. 3-minute Optus Sport clips.
In the workplace, he's a big fan.
Just quietly though, Optus Sport, right? Their YouTube channel, they've stopped putting ads like, the advertised ads. They've started putting ads within the 3-minute videos. Like,
Yeah,
as
I
if it
noticed
was
that.
like YouTube sponsorship or something
So it's
like
not
that.
a YouTube
Also,
ad they put. They put their own ad in the middle of the video.
It's yuck.
Can I just confirm something real quickly? This
Yep.
is not the Australian soccer
No,
one, right?
This is the English.
English,
Okay.
Kush.
I think I can name. Are you happy for me to start first here, Ro?
You can start first.
4,
All right.
6.
8.
18.
I reckon I could name 8. I
don't even know what country we're in, and he's trying to name 8.
No, because the moment you confirmed me that I can name 8.
9.
10.
10. Half the
Can you
league
name
you think
half?
you can
Oh.
name.
I think it's pretty easy.
No, I'm scared, dude. I've got the top 4 in my head. That's fine. And then
Stop
that's
stalling.
about it.
Can you name 11?
Nah, Kush, Bullslut, name 10.
All right, lovely. Kush. You're-
Wait, real quickly. I don't have to do the initials, right? Like I can just say the
Mate,
city?
we're not talking about authors. What are you talking about?
yes, C.S.
It's not,
Lewis.
it's not a book.
All right, your time starts now.
Liverpool,
Yep.
West Ham,
Yep.
Manchester United, Manchester City,
Oh,
Okay,
there we go. 4.
Chelsea.
5.
Oh, what's the
Start
Ham?
off strong here.
Tottenham.
Okay, 6.
Everton. I know
7.
Everton.
7.
Oh, Diamond Palace. No, Crystal Palace.
Oh, 8. I mentioned
Oh
one
my
earlier as
God.
well. Another one.
How long, Sen?
Leeds.
What's the clock looking like?
9. He's got 5 seconds.
One more.
Leicester City. I don't know how you
No,
pronounce
that's
it.
it.
No.
That's out. That's it.
Oh,
That's
okay, your
out.
time's
Mate,
up.
Leicester City, where's that in England?
Thing is, he knew it, Sen, but he knew it. He knew it. He
I'm
just
gonna
doesn't
give
have to
it-
pronounce the
count.
word.
That's gotta
I'm gonna give
count.
it to him.
Are
It's
you
Leicester,
serious?
but
I was
yeah,
just-
I'll give it to you.
Come on, he named 10. Even if he named 9, bro, be impressed. You thought we were in Australia, bro. Give him credit.
It's
He went
no
from Diamond
train
Palace to
stations.
Crystal Palace. Unreal.
The moment you confirmed, I was like, I knew it.
Are we actually just degrading the integrity of this sport by giving Leicester City?
Some people say it like that. It is what it is.
Stop being salty, Ro. All right. Last up is Ro vs. Migs, and yours is Warzone locations. Any map from the beginning of time to now.
I don't know, dude.
I've chosen this because I know we haven't played this in a while, so it wouldn't be fresh in everyone's
Say
mind.
10.
I'm not saying 10. I'll say 5, bro.
5, Ro. You can come on, Ro. You can name
6. Yeah, we
8.
yeah, easy.
8. All right, Ro. Can you name 9?
Surely, Ro. Come on.
No, stop
Come
egging me on,
on.
dude. I don't want to lose another one. I'm 0 whatever, 5. Bullslut with 8.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, Miguel, your time starts now.
Prison, farmland, lumber,
Yeah,
shit.
3,
Superstore, storage town,
5,
Boneyard, Promenade West,
6,
Promenade
7,
East.
8,
He's done it.
8, 9.
Hospital.
He's got it in 12 seconds. That is unreal gameplay from him.
Bro, I could visualize the map in my head. That's how sick it was. I was going from the bottom right up, and then I went left, and then went down. Oh my god.
All right, it looks like we have a draw. It is currently 3-3 between Kush and Miguel. So we'll go to a sudden death tiebreaker. And yours category is Summer Olympic host cities. So far, so this is both past and already announced but not happened. So far, there's 35 that you can name.
Ooh, shit.
I was full ready to name the ancient ones.
There's only one that you have to name.
I know. I know what I want.
Oh, damn.
I feel like you could name
I'll
anything
say
and you can
4.
do well in this.
I'll say 4, Kush.
I'll say 8. There's no way you can be wrong in this, right?
He's onto something, to be honest.
There is.
There's 35 out of how many cities in the world? Like, there's what, 150 countries?
100,
times,
yeah. So
let's
about
say 15 cities in
9,
each country on
9.
average.
all right. So it's currently at 9, Kush.
10.
Bullslut.
10 to win.
Yeah, he's
Here we
got to
go.
start naming just random cities, bro. If he gets 10, then good luck to him.
All right,
Some
Kush.
name Rwandan cities. Chad.
Your time.
Chad City. Sorry.
Stop. Your time starts now.
Okay, Sydney, Brisbane, Gold Coast, London.
Gold
Hang
Coast is
on.
not one
Gold
of them.
Coast is not one.
So
Okay,
Sydney, Brisbane,
all right.
London, 3.
Berlin,
Yep.
Paris, Amsterdam,
Not actually, Amsterdam, 6.
Athens. Surely Athens is gonna be
Athens,
one.
7. Just gonna name one more.
Moscow.
Moscow,
got it,
correct.
surely?
He's got it. With 2 seconds to spare.
He was onto something. Shit.
No, Beijing.
Yeah, Beijing, Barcelona, LA,
No,
There's a
Tokyo.
lot in my head. Yeah, I could've-
Tokyo, literally.
Mexico City.
Mexico City is another good one.
What are the Helsinki?
Helsinki.
Winter.
No, Helsinki had the summer
Summer.
ones as well. So, but anyway, Kush decisively wins that 4-3. Well done.
Congratulations.
Alrighty, boys, we're bringing back Ask TCB. So shout out to you guys who have actually written in via Instagram or the TCB Appreciation Society. So first question goes like this. It's from Sai. He says, "Hey guys, just wanted to start off by saying that I love the podcast. Firstly, if you want your question read out, that's a good start.
And if you don't write that, we'll add it in ourselves.
So I've got a story that I want to share with the crew to get their thoughts on the situation, because I think it might be one of the craziest things I've ever heard. So the story is about a friend of mine. Let's say his name's Brendan. I've only met Brendan once before. Sorry, okay, that makes sense. It's a friend of a friend. I was like, what? He's met his friend once. And he left quite an impression for all the wrong reasons, but I can expand on that later if you'd like. Basically, what happened is that Brendan's mum works at an aged care home, and in this aged care facility, they have a Pfizer vaccines, which they use when necessary. But there are times when vaccines aren't used, and so they're thrown out, and one day this was due to happen. So knowing that this was the case, somehow Brendan's mum had gotten a hold of a vaccine and smuggled it home. 2 hours later, when he gets home, his mum calls him into her room and then gives him his first Pfizer jab. So now he's walking around with his first jab, due for his second in about 2 weeks, but there is no official record that he has gotten. What are your thoughts on this?
I think there's nothing wrong with this. I think this is perfectly fine. I'm being dead serious. I think there's nothing wrong with this. If they're going to waste, you might as well put them in arms.
You're not wrong.
It's for the greater good.
Jabs in arms, some people
Jabs
say.
in arms, exactly.
Isn't there an expiry though to the vaccinations when they get like unfrozen?
Yeah. So obviously it would have been that day, and then people weren't coming to get the vaccination, so they would have gone to waste. So you have to use them that day. So she would have taken it home, called it. It's like a little party. You call the neighbors over, your cousins over. Jab party. Just
Dude,
fucking.
that's a battle against time. That's speed, but with vaccination.
trial.
Yeah.
I got a confession to make.
Oh my god.
I got my vaccination in similar circumstances.
Oh, God.
Story time. Let's go.
My friend's dad is a doctor, and then he's at the clinic. He's like
Always a good start.
What's his first and last name?
And so he opened a pack of AZ vaccine.
Like it's a fucking gold back on
Cigarette,
FIFA. He opened a pack.
Got a deck open.
And they were due to expire on the day. And because they were AZ, people were hesitant to receive the vaccine. But me and my missus put our hands up, went straight to his practice, got the jab, but it was all on the record. However, I did skip the queue because at the time, I think the vaccines was like you had to be 40 and over or whatever to get it. But I'm in agreement. Jabs in arms.
Wait, so yours is on the books?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yours
mine's
is
on.
yeah.
Oh, that's
Mine's on the
fine then.
books.
Yours is actually fine.
I didn't take the vaccine.
Just pushed in line. In essence, you just pushed in line.
Yeah, whatever.
You didn't go home and someone fucking jabbed your arm. That's a completely different story.
It's like a take-home exam. Just do it yourself.
But how is he going to get his second jab without the record? Is his mum going to rack another one?
It has to be. There's
But the
literally
thing
no
is,
other
what
way.
happens if there's no like in 2 weeks' time when everyone's actually used their vaccine? Then he's gonna have to actually steal one.
Steal
right?
one, yeah.
Oh,
And you know how like vaccine passports might be a thing, right? Where you have to prove you're vaccinated.
That's going to be a problem.
He's
as well.
vaccinated, but he can't fucking prove it. He's gonna have to sit at home.
Yeah, there's almost no point doing that.
yeah. It just doesn't seem very fruitful. I can just imagine like a 70-year-old dude rocking up to the practice, being like, "I'm ready for my vaccine," and she's like, "It's in my pocket, actually, ready to go home."
Yeah, true. Also, I don't trust it. You know, obviously Brendan's mum's going to say to Brendan, "Oh, yeah, it was running out. Time was expiring. I had to do it." In reality, Brendan's mum could have stolen a vaccine from some, citizen who actually stood in line and waited. We don't know the story.
You snooze, you lose, I mean, it is what it is. I think it's a capitalist society.
Cock be cocked world, really.
It's who you know rather than what you know. But I think Brendan's going to have to go get an actual jab for a second one, I think. Meaning he's going to get 3 in the end. He's going to
be a freak.
He's going to be 1.5 times more immune than the rest of us.
Great story though, so I appreciate that one. Next question is from Tobias. He asks, if you ask someone what they want for their birthday and they say nothing, do you still buy them something?
No. My answer is no.
Yeah, no way.
I think the societal correct answer is probably yes.
The correct answer is yes.
Yeah. I mean, that's always tough. Like when someone says they want nothing, what do you do? I think just give them money. They can buy whatever they want.
You're still giving them something, though. Wasn't the whole premise not to give anything at all?
It's like what happened with your birthday, Manny. Like we bought you tickets for a concert, and then that concert got... Like all of us chipped in together. We got him tickets for a concert, and then obviously because of COVID and lockdown and whatnot, it got cancelled. And then I think you got the money refunded?
Yeah, the person who bought the ticket just like, here's the money. Here, do whatever you want. We can't be bothered thinking of another gift. You just do.
No, hang on. That's not even what happened. We weren't even aware that this had happened. Literally.
Thoughts on that, Kush? Thoughts on that? Manny's redeemed his concert ticket for cash. We're not consulted about how this came about, and Manny's gone and bought himself a jersey or a phone case or something.
That's fine. Considering like the whole zeitgeist of the world, that's totally fine. There's no issues.
I thought you were consulted. When I got the money in my pocket, I thought you all agree that just give me
when
money.
you told me a few weeks ago was the first time I'd learned of this, and Kush is learning it for the first time right now live. But no, yeah, what do you do when someone says nothing?
I give them nothing. You said nothing.
You
Go
buy
fuck
them
yourself.
favorites.
You tell me what you want to buy. Not my problem. If you ain't going to tell me, how am I going to know? Fuck you.
Favorites chocolates, Kush.
No,
What's
not
it
even
what
that.
to bring when you're told to bring nothing at all? Or
It's
what's
too much
that?
money. They can get a Toblerone bar for what they're worth.
So you
They're just
actually
being
believe...
polite. They're just being polite by saying nothing. Like I'm sure some people.
That's even worse then.
Where are you getting with being polite? Tell me you want a Dyson V15 vacuum cleaner or whatever you want. I'll get you that. But if you're telling me nothing, I'm not going to get you anything. Simple as that.
Okay, I don't agree with that last part there, but I think you got to get like a... Yeah, I don't know. It's tough. I think money's safe. Money's safe. Like you just give them the money, they just figure out what they want to do. But then that's weird. Like for example, if you're doing like a group thing, do you just pool everyone's money together and just hand it in like a brown envelope or something? Just like, here you go, happy birthday. Yeah. It's a direct deposit.
Do what my dad did, just buy shares for your 18th birthday or something like that so they can recover it in 10 years.
That's actually not bad. That's pretty smart. But I don't know. I think people who say they want nothing are a pain in the ass. Just tell us what you want.
You can't be disappointed at the gift you get if you say nothing. You can't, even if you get a favorites box that costs $10. You said nothing, so at least be grateful they went out of their way and got you something.
All right, Harvey asks, I heard Kush sits to piss just sometimes, for a treat. Any truth in that?
Harvey, how do you know?
Harvey.
He's sitting right now.
So I'm thinking about this. I don't really sit, but what I do is I stand on the toilet seat and then I kneel down. So it's like I'm sitting but also standing. And so that I piss down at a perfectly straight angle. That's what it is, Harvey. I'm glad you picked it up though.
You never miss. Do you piss in the water or on the side of the bowl?
On the
What's your
side.
preferred?
The side.
The
dude.
side, dude.
You don't want to disturb the peace of the night. That's the whole thing. Like,
Yeah.
imagine the sounds the loud trickles. Not even trickles. They're
No, it's a
droplets at that
stream,
point.
dude.
Splash. It's a splash. It's like you're jumping from a waterfall, except the waterfall never stops.
Why is there a stigma about sitting, like the sit piss? Like, what's wrong with the sit piss? Sometimes, you know, every
You're a
now and then it's
girl.
nice to be a sit piss.
Nothing wrong with being a girl, but you are
But you got to sit when you poo, so what's wrong with that? Why don't we all
Because, like,
stand poo?
Physically, you can't stand and poo into the bowl.
You can squat.
not with
Not with that
attitude.
I might try a
think-
stand poo today, just to see.
Now send us photos, lad. Put it on the gram.
Because think about it, a stand poo, we should just go straight down. So as long as you're
but you can't
directly
bend
above the
down.
bowl.
You can't bend down, so you have to actually stand literally straight. Your back straight. your posterior straight. Where's the shit gonna go, Sen?
I think the whole point is if you stand, your butt cheeks are not open properly. So yes, you may take a dump, but there is some sort of smearage.
If you're watching the video, you can see Rohit with his hands
Get
gesturing,
one of these ones.
opening of the cheeks.
It's the elasticity of the asshole, I think. That's right.
I think you're
right.
clenched as well, like when you're standing up.
When you're
Like,
standing, it's naturally
you're
tight.
letting loose. That's what it is. You're letting loose.
Yeah, it's the same logic with the sit piss. When you're sitting down, your willy is relaxed. It's a better experience, dare I say.
I don't think
I think
is.
it comes down to the fact that because we can, we should. You know, we have the opportunity to stand, so we should take advantage of that.
When you're pissing at the urinal, are you just zip down or pants all the way down to your ankles? Dude, in primary school, I remember a lot of kids did the pants down to the ankles. It was quite. Even back then, I
Bro,
was
why are you
scared.
still in the primary school, Sam?
Yeah, this was just last week.
Get out of there, you pest.
I was gonna say, just quickly, you unlocked a memory of mine, which was you know how on some toilet seats in toilets you have like the sit down on the toilet, don't like squat on the toilet.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure for
Like a
years
sign
and
or
years I
something.
used to squat, on the toilet, like Asian squat on top of it.
What? No, you
Yeah.
didn't. You-
I actually
I
did.
refuse to believe this. Is anyone believing this? I'm not.
No, not at all.
What are you going
I'm
to tell
not
us next? You flung your feces at the other kids?
Yeah. Like a monkey. You did not squat, Ro. Move on.
All right, the next question is from Caleb. He asks, "What do you get at Subway?"
Oh. It's a good question.
What?
No, we have to go back into the archives to think about this one. I haven't had Subway in years.
I just came from a talk about loosening an asshole to
We're at step one of the whole process.
While the others think, I'll go with mine. Nice Italian herbs and cheese bread. You get meatballs. You get Old English cheese toasted. Thank you very much. Then you get lettuce, tomato, olives, jalapenos. Yeah, that's about it with the veggies. I'm not a big veggie man. And then you get Thousand Island sauce and honey mustard and a bit of salt and pepper. Thank you very much. That is my Subway order.
That's a good
Thousand
Subway order.
Island.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit rogue. Also,
That's-
meatballs I feel is rogue as well, bro.
No,
No,
come
come off
off
it. It's
it.
a staple.
Meatballs is the go.
Meatball with Thousand Island though.
I used to be a big chicken teriyaki guy back in my heyday.
Yes, must be nice as well, dude.
sir.
Premium sub.
I've seen the light, Sen. I've seen the light. I've gone to meatballs. I've transitioned.
Good.
Get a few more veggies in Sen. I think I get like Chipotle sauce. Is that a thing? Chipotle sauce? Is that a thing?
Yes,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
I haven't
That's
been
the
there
best
in
one.
yonks, bro. That's what I get. Cookies is a staple, but
Oh, yeah, of course.
I'm not going for the sandwich. I'm going for the cookies. The sandwich is just a method to get to the cookies. Get a, what is it? White choc chip,
White choc macadamia.
one normal chocolate chip, and Bob's your uncle. Living a good life.
Does anyone not get Italian herbs and cheese bread though?
Italian
Nah,
herbs to go. It's the
My
go.
dad tried to
Got it.
tell me to get off that and go whole meal. I told him to go fuck himself. And I will get what I want.
So they've introduced like flatbread. Like the last time I went to Subway a couple months ago, but this guy ordered a tuna flatbread sub. No vegetables, no sauce, no salt and pepper.
What?
Bro, that man
6 feet under.
needs to give his sandwich back to the artist because you're wasting his time. He's getting a tuna sandwich, bro. That is... Have a bit of self-respect for yourself.
Is it
and the
even a
artist
sandwich at
behind-
this rate? It's 2 ingredients: a flatbread and tuna.
Dude, just buy the ingredients from Woolies and make it yourself, bro. Why are you wasting your time and everyone else's time?
The artist's
Yeah.
time, the artist's creative flair on that monstrosity.
I think we can all agree that Italian herbs with cheese toasted. Oh, it's beautiful.
I'm a pizza sub or a chicken teriyaki guy, depending if I'm rich or poor. If I am rich, it will be chicken teriyaki. Pizza sub, if not. But I think the only difference is like I'll get barbecue sauce, Thousand Island, chili, and what's it called? Oh, what is it? Honey mustard. Those
Are
are
you
my
allowed
four
to get that many
sauces.
sauces?
What sauce aren't you getting at that point?
It's always generous. They do me nicely. The last question is not really a question. It's just 2 words with a question mark. Betrayal stories from Ransauce.
I think Miguel 20 minutes ago when Kush attacked.
I was
him for
about
no
to say
reason.
Kush ratting me in.
Stabbed.
Rohit ratting me in Monopoly a year ago. There's a story in the podcast somewhere. I can't be asked going over that again.
I was gonna say like I don't think I've been betrayed, but I have done.
Yeah.
My share
Rohit
of
does an
betrayals.
insane amount of betrayal.
What's your greatest betrayal, Ro?
Probably not letting the boys speak at my 21st.
That
And there is a good reason for that
No,
betrayal.
There
dude.
really wasn't.
They were like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna hand out abortion flyers and talk about gay marriage to my Christian family." I was like, "No way, dude." Can you speak?
I can't believe you thought we were actually going to do that.
Dude, you guys were ruthless in high school. They did everything they said they would. Man of their words.
Right, I thought you were going to say your biggest betrayal story was Judas to.
Jesus. Never forget that one.
Yeah, like you, I don't really. I've never betrayed anyone. I haven't really been, apart from your 21st betrayal. I haven't really been betrayed that much either. So, got nothing there for you.
Thanks, Sam, for that contribution.
No worries.
Thank you for all your questions. Thanks to everyone else who's written in. If you do want to get featured, feel free to DM us. Join the TCB Appreciation Society. We do TCB Thursdays, where we literally post for this specific reason. We need content. Thank you very much. See you next week.
Please.
All right, guys, that brings us to the end of the episode. As we've said many times before, please join the TCB Appreciation Society. There's some really good content on there. Last week, I think Ethan provided us with one of the greatest dissertations I've probably ever seen in my life. And you can also join us there for TCB Thursdays and Me Mondays.
And then you can find the rest of our episodes on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or any of your favorite podcast apps. The past few have also been on YouTube, so if you like the video side of things, you can check that out. And with all that, we'll see you guys next week.